Dealing with personal loss. Only when we go through a personal loss, we actually understand the intensity of what that actually is. And when we actually go through personal loss, it's really difficult to concentrate on work. But at the same time, when we work in a highly demanding work environment, we might have been a great individual contributor or a team player, but during that particular phase, it would be pathetic for us and we would not be able to contribute to the level that we are supposed to contribute. How do you deal with that?
This is actually a very relevant question, especially during COVID. I think many of our own employees suffered losses and they really struggled to manage work and the grief that they were going through. So some points to consider. So one thing that I've noticed in my experience is after a grief, after a loss, people sometimes return to work too soon because work is their safe place. It's their refuge. So they believe, okay, let me just escape all my emotions and pain by returning to work. While this might temporarily help you, grief always has a way of manifesting at some point. And the more you wait, the uglier it gets.
Okay.
So it will always catch up to you. So the first thing to remember is to take sufficient time before returning to work. There's no rush. People understand. We're all definitely empathetic towards the cause. So taking sufficient time to heal, not prematurely returning to work, that's the first thing. Second is being very clear to your supervisors about what you can and cannot do right now. So we might believe that, okay, I have to go back to how I was. And we end up saying yes to everything. We end up taking the same workload that we were doing before. And we might not be able to complete it.
Yeah.
But that's not the problem. Even the other person will understand that you're not able to complete it. But you will beat yourself up, saying, see, I was not able to do it. I was so productive 2 months back. Look at me now. I'm not even able to finish this.
The inner bully kicks in.
Exactly. The inner bully kicks in. So it's very important that you tell your supervisor, okay, see, I am happy to be back, right? This is a good distraction for me. It's a healthy distraction for me, but this is what I can do right now. This is the pace that I can take it in, and this is the amount of help that I need.
Got it.
That's important. And like I said, managing your own expectations. See, grief leads to a lot of physical tiredness, mental exhaustion, lack of concentration, lack of attention, intrusive thoughts, anxiety, irritability, anger, frustration, sleeplessness. All of these are typical symptoms of bereavement, and every cell in your body is literally aching for rest. So please be kind to yourself during this period. Set periodic breaks. Do not compare yourself with how you were 2 months back. It is going to take some time for you to get back to your usual productive self, and that's okay. That's okay. Give it the time that is needed. Right? And what else? Be vocal about the kind of support that you're looking for. See, everybody around you might actually want to help you, but they have no clue on how to help you.
Yeah.
They're even scared to come and talk to you, because they're worried that it might trigger you. So be very vocal about, okay, you know what, right now, if someone accompanies me to lunch, that would be helpful. If someone reminds me to eat, that would be helpful. So to your close friends and colleagues, tell them what you're looking for. This will help me. They'll gladly do it. And
sometimes in the name of comforting, they might trigger you with the words also. Yeah,
yes.
Exactly. Do not know what to tell.
Very true. Listening to condolences can also be triggering. So people ask, oh my God, you look so tired. How are you? Are you okay? Imagine you're not okay.
Yeah.
So what are you supposed to say? I'm not okay.
Blank.
Yeah, so see, if that keeps happening again and again, don't cover behind it. Actually open up and say, I know you mean you mean well, and I'm happy that I have this support from you, but right now answering these questions is very taxing for me. Right now I feel like I just need more space. If you could just be around me, that is more than enough for me, and I know you'll do that. So validate their support also, because after all, they're trying to help you, but they don't know how to help you. So validate that they mean well, but this is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And the most important point here when it comes to grief is pain plus suffering equals trauma.
Okay.
What do I mean by that? Pain is natural, it's inevitable. We as human beings are definitely going to go through that at some point or the other. But the more we struggle with it, the more we fight it, we are turning it into trauma. So accommodate the pain. We can all coexist with the pain. Let it in as an uninvited party guest. Right? Imagine you're throwing a party and there's an uninvited guest. The more you roam behind him, you're missing out on your own party. So let the pain be there. Let it take its own pace to resolve. In the meantime, you continue with your present day life. So don't fight the pain. So that would be the key point there.
Okay. The key takeaway I would take from this particular answer is from the other person's side. If you do not know how to talk with someone who's going through a loss, don't say anything, just be silent with them.
Yeah, just be around them.
Be just around them.
Yeah. Even silently sitting with them actually helps because they know that even if I don't say anything, this person is there. He's not abandoning me
Yeah.
just because I seem clueless right now.